cosmic fantasy. Calls me fantasy, so real. Doomed by night, surreal. Trying through the stars, sees me on love. Cosmic dreams feel so real. Divine night, surreal. Journey through the stars in this neon world. Lost in haze, we wonder. Distance, we don't wonder. Journey through the stars in this neon world.
Good evening, all you freaks out there. This is Ryan.
This is Rhonda.
I was sitting here, and I was like, I realized I had the exact same thing I had on Monday night. So
You mean Tuesday night?
yeah, Tuesday night, yeah. Yeah. I was like, oh crap, I had the same Santa Claus shirt on and everything. And I was like, maybe I should change my clothes so people think I actually do wear something different.
So they'll believe we're live and this isn't pre-recorded.
Yeah, exactly.
This is really live. This is Ryan at like, I don't even know what time today. Hey, I got an idea.
Yeah. I was gonna do like react to old commercials, but I'm like, I don't even remember what commercials we reacted to. I don't want to be reacting to the same ones. So I figured we just talk.
If we don't remember, nobody else remembers.
I know. I'm sure they probably don't. It'd probably be like, and actually I actually have the list, but I went through and deleted a bunch of like playlists on my YouTube page, and that was one of the ones I deleted. So I figured we never get a chance to just chat.
Right.
Usually it's just we do our thing and then we bring the guest on. So I figured we just shoot the shit. I got some stuff, some videos to watch.
Nice.
Nothing super serious.
Well, I think we could all use a little bit of not super serious right now, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Thursday night laugh party. That's what it is.
Not that we're ever super serious about things.
No, that's why people love us.
Exactly.
We keep it alive.
Here to put a smile on your face. So it is, of course, 7-Eleven. So it is National Free Slurpee Day, and I did not get a Slurpee.
Me neither. I didn't. I thought about it because I like a Slurpee. I do.
Me too.
I figured everybody would want a Slurpee today.
Yeah. Yeah. And then it'd be lines out the door. People, Black Friday, people tackle each other by the Slurpee machine. And,
I want the cherry.
That's right. No. That's right.
So are you
okay? First.
There's all kinds of Slurpee people. So are you the type of Slurpee person that goes and picks what flavor they want, or do you mix them?
I have always mixed them.
Okay, me too.
Yeah. I thought about it because I'll have friends who just get a Coke Slurpee and I'll drink it. I'm like, that's really good. But then every time I go there, it's gotta down the line. The worst is when you get there, when you get to the Slurpee and you pull it down, it's all water coming out, or liquid coming out.
Yep.
It's like
Yep.
you hang your head. No. Well, you see the out of order, or this is still cooling.
You see, and I bet today it was out of order more than it was working.
Yeah, pretty much. You probably had to get there like at 5 o'clock in the morning
to get your Slurpee.
To get to, camp out.
I wonder if people are like there at midnight, like, I want my Slurpee.
How desperate would you have to be to like pitch a tent in front of 7-Eleven to get a free Slurpee?
I don't know. With this,
what do you do?
With this heat we've had, people might. I don't know.
Oh my god! Of course, this heat we have to get a Slurpee, just fucking stay inside. Be in the air conditioning. No Slurpee is worth camping out over. Although I can't talk.
That would be the worst thing right now, to be camping. I can't even imagine.
No. It's like the people who want to have like bonfires in the middle of summer. I'm like, why would you want to have a fire in summer? Are we not close enough to the sun? The sun is like 3 miles away. That's what it feels like, anyways. I realize it's not really 3 miles away, but it might as well be how hot it is out here. But we're at Camp Hanover a few years ago. It was me, Angie, not Rihanna, RJ, and Kimmy. And we were invited to this party at the pastor's house, and they were doing s'mores, right? And they had a fire pit. It was like middle of the day in June. It was like 100 degrees outside. Like the chocolate, as soon as you unwrapped it, it was melted. You didn't even put it in the fire. It was just, it was a messy. You know how marshmallows can get, anyways.
Yeah. But I mean, everybody likes fire. I mean, I don't think it matters that it's hot or not. People just like fire.
Yeah, I mean, the best part, I think, is like watching the fire or watching it burn. Like if you have a fire pit, watching the fire burn and just having a conversation, because you can get into some deep stuff when you're sitting around a fire. And it probably goes back to our native like ancestors who sat around the fire and told stories and were talking and stuff like that.
Well, even any of our ancestors, when we came here, there was no electricity, so there was fire.
There was fire.
Fire for light, fire for everything. So
yeah, and just like if you ever go out to any like old building that's been around since like the 1700s, there's always a smell of fire.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how old it is or when the last time the fireplace was used.
Yeah.
There's always that faint smell of fire because it's, been used for so like every day. And it's, it's like smelling the past, really, because, it's the only thing that's remaining is that smell of the fire, no matter what. It's still there. Yep. I know Bell Grove probably has that smell.
Yeah. Heck, my house even has it. I have a fireplace that has a wood stove in it, and like I haven't used it in several years. And even now, when it rains or it gets super hot and like muggy outside, I can smell the wood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's I mean, how often do you use it?
I haven't used it probably in 4 years.
Oh wow! And you still smell it
from time to time.
So
joining us?
She was supposed to be. Let's see.
Where'd she go? I don't want us to be like randomly talking and she's not there. And she's like,
Oh, I know. I mean, I see. I can see when she pops on. Yeah, I can see when she pops on. It is it's National State Fair Food Day as well.
Where's my funnel cake?
I know, right? It's too bad it's
Look for some
on.
good funnel cake at 9 at night. That sounds wonderful.
Funnel cake sounds great whenever.
Yeah.
Although, again, I would not want to be on a state fair ride in the middle of fucking June. That is crazy. I don't even know what freaking month it is. Holy crap. We did. I wouldn't want the middle of June either. But man. I don't even know.
You don't even know what you're talking about at this point.
Howie. Treat shop. Oh yeah.
Ah, treat shop.
I need to go back out there. So even in July, I can't imagine. Imagine getting like a chili dog or something really heavy,
right,
going on the zipper.
Oh God.
On a day like today. How bad would you feel?
Can you even imagine, like, well, I mean, I guess you're doing it at like King's Dominion and stuff, which I love to go to King's Dominion, but can you imagine? I can't imagine just walking on that asphalt right now. Like all that heat rising up. Oh my geez.
Angie's going out to King's Dominion this weekend with her with her friend, and I'm like, have fun with that, because I am boycotting it until September at least.
I want to make it out there soon for sure.
I used to go out there like last year. I'd take RJ out there, but it would be like 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah,
go out there.
That's the time to go, is in the evening.
Yeah, people are starting to go home, and the lines aren't so bad.
Yeah,
I might start doing that again. So, what's your favorite fair food?
Oh goodness, I'm torn between, like, okay, I've already said funnel cake because that's like my favorite thing out there. But if I'm gonna go eat, I'm either gonna eat one of 3 things. Well, I always am going to get a corn dog at some point, either when I'm going home or, a corn dog is going to happen. But I love to get the Italian sausages out there, because it just, like, when you go to the fair, it's all you smell cooking is those Italian sausages and peppers.
They smell so good.
Yeah,
I don't even like peppers and onions.
You have to have one, right? And then, depending, it's sometimes one of those big old turkey legs, just because that's fun.
I'll get a turkey leg and I'll pretend like I'm a king, like,
It makes you feel so powerful.
Yeah, it does. It does. Those old those things with like the King's Day and the giant turkey leg. All right,
Going back to our Viking era.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yes.
Water country is not even. I don't know how a water country is not even better. I feel like there's no good options right now, but like air conditioning. 5 in the morning, and then air conditioning the rest of the day.
Yeah, 5 in the morning. Yeah,
it's about.
If I get a water country at 5 o'clock in the morning, I always have a hard time with water parks, because I think too much about the kids who aren't using the bathroom in the toilet. There should be a lot longer lines for the bathrooms than there are. The water's a lot warmer than it needs to be. Goodness. One giant toilet. I read somewhere that Soak City had to close down half the park because one of the parents forgot to put their kid in a swimmer diaper. Yeah,
there was.
I'm surprised that doesn't happen. I'm actually surprised this doesn't happen more often than it does.
Oh, I'm sure it does.
Yeah,
and then if it's noticed, then the whole pool has to be shut down.
I'm gonna add Dana onto the show here. Welcome back.
Hello. I missed you guys.
I know it's been a long time.
I missed you
Yes.
too.
And you were just you just kind of made me like realize why I don't go to like mass pools anymore because the swim diaper thing.
Hey, I hate to ruin it for you, but
But
But then again, I
there
think some adults need to go in the pool with a diaper. So
they probably do.
they
And
probably do.
there are people who drink beer at the water park. You guarantee they're not going. They're not going to get out.
oh no,
Get
they're
out.
not holding it.
Yeah, no,
They're like, there's chlorine in the
They're-
pool. We're good. We're good.
exactly.
Gross.
We got Helena watching us from England.
Oh,
Hey,
hello.
We are worldwide. Howie says Snicker bar. We had
Oh, Baby Ruth.
Caddyshack.
It was a Baby Ruth and Caddyshack.
That's a Baby Ruth. Yeah. Oh my god.
we went to a pool in Virginia Beach, and it was me and my sisters, and there was a something at the bottom of the pool. Don't know what it was, but I told my little sister it was a chocolate bar and to go touch it. And she touched it, and then she smelled her fingers. It wasn't a chocolate bar. Yeah, it wasn't. It was. I don't know. Somebody left us a present down there, and now we have a memory.
Cool.
Yeah, but it made for a good story though. So
That's typical Big Brother shit right there.
That's some
yeah, it was me and my sister. It was both of us. It wasn't just me. So, what is your favorite state fair food, Dana?
Anything fried?
Yes.
Fried anything?
Fried anything. I mean, it used to be funnel cake, but then like fried Oreos and all the fried stuff came in the mix. And now it's just fried things. Fried things with powdered sugar. Fried Oreos, fried. The only thing I don't like is fried Reese's.
I never had those.
I haven't had that either.
You know, like, so I guess they'd be good if they were hot, but I've only had them like picking off of other people. But like, I guess the chocolate and then the Reese's peanut butter, I never thought like fried anything would be too much, but it's just too rich. It's like, it sits too heavy in my stomach. It tastes good. And then like a second later, I'm like, oh, why did I do that? Which I never thought was possible with like fried chocolate and delicious.
See, I haven't done a lot of the fried chocolate stuff.
But it's like heaven for like 2.5 seconds, the Reese's. And then it's like, why did I do that?
Fried food is way too good. It should not taste that good.
It's illegal. It should be illegal.
Yeah.
Because like if you ask a lot of people like why are you the weight that you are, majority of them are going to say like chocolate and fried food or cookies and fried food.
Yeah.
And ice cream and fried food. But like if you take away fried food,
that's take away half people's diet.
Yeah, because fast food is fried food.
Yeah.
Without fried food, there wouldn't be fast food. So like, why is it so good? I don't understand public pools, full stop. I'm not looking to swim in that.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. It is just too many people in there. And
well, if it's all you have, like I remember being a kid, that was all I had. My backyard was literally like 4 foot, 4 square feet. Like I couldn't fit nothing in that. But
when you're a kid, you don't think about that stuff though. You don't really, you just want to go swimming. You don't care.
And if they actually take care of it, that's the other thing. Some pools are just so big and so many people are in there, they can't properly maintain it, and that's gross.
Yeah, in the water parks for sure. I went to Great Wolf this winter, and I didn't even think about it. I just maybe because I thought it was indoors, it was better, but
that doesn't mean anything.
It's inside. It can't be. There's nothing in there.
Surely they're going to the bathroom. Surely they're taking a break and going potty. Yeah.
Oh my
inside.
God.
I mean, these are civilized people inside water parks.
Oh my God. And then I'm looking at these comments here and it's making me think of that episode of South Park. I don't know if you've ever seen the water park episode of South Park. But yeah, it's really just the pee to water ratio has to be astronomically high.
God.
Mm-mm-mm.
Now I'm never going. Now I'm never going to go into water park either. You
Yeah,
guys have
it's
fun.
totally changed. My plans for the summer have now been drastically changed. Thank you very much that is
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was going to go to like 5 water parks. Had everything booked. Not anymore. Cancel my plans.
It's like, no.
Yeah, I was actually gonna go to a water park this weekend. Not even lying.
Yeah,
We're not doing that.
We ruined
See,
it for you.
this
Huh?
is the shit, but this goes back to why it sucks being an adult. Because when you're a kid, you don't think about it or you don't care.
Well,
Just like swimming in the ocean. We didn't
adulthood
care.
equals anxiety, and because you don't get anxiety until you like hit your teenage years, and you really don't get anxiety until you become an adult. So if we didn't have anxiety, we wouldn't think of half of this shit.
Yeah.
It's like
We just be
adults
living our
suddenly
lives.
become scared of everything. And back then,
Except for ghosts. I'm not afraid of ghosts.
right. But like
Well, ghosts that
swimming
pee
in
in
the
the pool.
ocean, you suddenly as an adult realize where I was just scared of crabs when I was a little kid, pinching my toe, there's way bigger stuff in there than crabs.
I think about like some of this, like, all right. So I think of some of the stuff I did as a teenager now. And my mom adopted a kinship situation, a family member's children. So even though I'm 40, I legally have younger siblings that are 19, 17, 14, and 8. When I look at them and I see how well behaved they are, and I think of the stuff I did at their age, I'm like, oh my God. Like, aliens creep me right now. Yeah, well, like, I don't know. Me and Rhonda kind of have a different perspective on ghosts, so I guess that's why it's not so scary to us.
Yeah.
But aliens is
Well,
a whole other ballpark.
Helena's a medium too. She's got the same perspective. She had one spirit. God, she can come on like every few weeks or like once or twice a month. She's got this ghost who sit there and knocks on her window.
Oh God.
And it's like, and she calls it the Saxon. And she was like, it gets so annoying because it's like, finally she opens the window, like, what? Leave me alone. Finally, it goes away eventually. But yeah, she lives like in a 500-year-old house or some shit.
See, well, that's why I want to leave this, like, not leave this country, but like travel outside this country, because I want to go to places where the buildings are older than the U.S.
Yeah, I want to go to the UK so bad.
Just for the history, because I think it would be super cool to be somewhere where, like, our country is only a couple hundred years old. I want to go somewhere where the buildings are way older than this, because just from a mediumship standpoint, like, how bad would my spidey senses be tingling? How cool would my glass onion be, as I like to call it? It's been a while since I've been on the show, so that's how I see things. It's like glass pane on top of glass pane on top of glass pane. It's like looking through an onion. So, like, how crazy would that glass onion be for me? Like, I want to see that. I want to experience that. Like, would my total perception be knocked off? Would I be like vertigo from it? Or would it just be like the most wild experience in my life? Or would I just be totally at home and be like, this is where I'm meant to live?
Well, it's like the more you do things, the more you work out, the more you experience stuff, it feels like the better you're going to be. And the more you challenge yourself by going out places like that and go to places where there's a lot more energy, the more you'll be able to hone your skills and
as long as you don't burn yourself out too.
Yeah.
It's like I had
to know your limits, know your limitations, but push it until your limits get a little farther down.
Exactly. And you have to rein yourself in. You can't like go at it gung ho. And then from like a spiritual standpoint and like from a witchcraft standpoint, I never focused on my shadow work, so I've had to rein myself in and do my shadow work now, because you can't grow if you don't like know yourself and face your shadow
And know why you do the things you do.
Yep. So I've been working on almost a year of doing like minimal readings and only like doing house calls and stuff if I feels like it's an emergency, and doing like readings if I'm really called to it or if someone absolutely needs one. But I'm starting to come out of it now, and I can't wait to like jump back into it.
Yeah.
And when I'm back into it, like I want to travel so bad. I want to kind of get out of my little area and start to see like all the cool stuff and experience different energy. Oh, 750 years old.
Wow.
I want to see like the ancient human spirits, but I also am really fascinated, like, because yeah, I've encountered ancient inhuman spirits here, like the spirits of the land. I'm curious in other parts of the world if they feel the same or if they have a different energy because it's different land.
Yeah, yeah. And I think one thing we forget is, as everybody knows, I'm out at Bellbrook Grove Plantation all the time, and we pulled an artifact up that we thought was an arrow, and she took it to someone who can like date things. And we forget that even here in America, like I do, I mean, I just think we think of like our founding fathers in America, of like how we came to be and all of that.
And we forget about the indigenous.
It was a spearhead that dated back to 8,000 BC.
Because we forget that we have indigenous people here that went back so far because they came over the Bering Strait.
Right.
And that this land is so much older. It's just that what we as the United States of America consider civilized people isn't very modern as opposed to what was here and civilized prior to that.
Correct.
I think that has a lot to do with the fact that the structures are mostly colonial, and whites and stuff. Like if there were like teepees that were still around, or longhouses or Yohakans that were still around.
Yeah.
Back then, we have replicas and stuff, but we forget that spirits can haunt the land, not just buildings. So we have like thousands of years of history on the land, but we don't think about that. We think about buildings.
Yeah.
She's saying that Roman spirits hate our guts. Well, hopefully they don't hate me because some of my deities are Roman.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, so hopefully they don't hate me because I would be very sad.
You guys can talk to the Roman ghosts over there, and you can straighten them out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't speak their native language, but I work with them, so hopefully they don't hate me, because then I would feel very, very like sad, and my whole life direction would be very questioned.
Well, I mean, let's say some Roman ghosts. Doesn't mean all Roman ghosts.
As long as the deities don't hate me. I mean, the individual people are people. Like, not everybody's got to like me.
Yeah, people are people, and I'm not big fans of people.
Lots of people don't like me. I don't like lots of people.
I'm not a big fan of people. There's my people, but like people in general kind of ruin everything.
There's a reason I don't work face to face with people, and that's because I don't like them.
See,
I like spirits.
See this guy that Ryan has pulled up on the screen. That's how I look at people most of the time. Like,
let's react to this video that we're talking about. This is from the movie Haunted House. This is how like some people approach paranormal investigating.
I can't wait to get my hands on this food. Come on out, cuz.
Right, cut it out. You're gonna make it mad.
I don't give a fuck, Keisha. He should be worried about making Ray mad up in here, bitch.
Who you calling a bitch?
Show yourself. No, Ray, don't do that. Don't. What the fuck is that?
A ghost, Ray.
A ghost?
A ghost.
Like
dramatization of fucking around and finding out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how some people approach paranormal investigation.
Well, I mean, I think the majority does have that reaction. What the fuck is that? What the fuck was
Exactly.
that? When
Yeah,
it happens, I mean,
naturally you can't put that on like the TV clip shows or like network television because they, censorship and whatnot. But I always joke that I could never make it on TV because if it was like a really like strong haunting, every 10 seconds I'd be like, man, fuck this house.
same. Like the first like good video of like Sean from Hill City and I got, you can legit hear me in the back going, what the fuck? Like I'm like,
That's my husband too. Like
that was my initial reaction. What the fuck was
Like,
that?
anytime that I go on like an investigation or anything, 9 times out of 10 my husband's with me. He's always there. I don't like people who prefer to hang out with dead guys.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I agree.
Ghost Haunted. Oh, is that?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Ghost Haunted. Is that the one with
One of
the
the shows that
English
gives me a
lady?
giggle.
God.
That's one of the shows that I think I've said it to you guys before that I will sit there and watch ghost shows and yell at it like the way some people will yell at their football teams.
Don't
Like,
go in there.
come
What are you doing? Yeah.
That's
That
not
was-
how it works at all. What are you provoking? Do you even know what you're doing?
Armchair quarterbacking a paranormal show.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'll turn around like someone who's never investigated before and be like, that is so not how it works.
Yep, me too.
You
I'm
don't
like,
know anything.
yeah, I don't know about that. Or you're watching like videos or something on YouTube and like you're with somebody who doesn't go investigate and you're like, I don't buy that one.
Or they start like doing a ritual and I'm like, that's not going to end well.
I used to
That
drink.
is not going to end well. They're
used
not
to go
closing
over-
that circle right.
Exactly. I used to go over to my friend's house, and we'd play drinking games, watching Most Haunted, and with like every time Derek Okora mentions his spirit guide, you take a shot, and we end up getting trashed.
That's hysterical. Yeah, I've thought of doing that with like various different ghost shows, like picking out that every time they scream or every time they exaggerate something, or depending on the show, picking out a thing. And I'd be like, I wouldn't make it to the end. I'd be sleeping.
Yeah, I have to have alcohol poisoning.
Like, I would have to do like a shot of soda for like every time they do something. No, that won't work either. I was going to say a shot of soda for every time they do something right, but that might not.
Yeah, you'd be pretty thirsty.
Yeah. Well, it depends on the show because some shows do stuff right and then they balance it out with sensationalism. So I think it would depend.
You got me. You gotta sell the show, I guess.
Well, yeah, I mean, you got to do what sells, and if you want to keep making money and stay on TV, I get it, but I just wish they would balance it out more. That's what YouTube's for, I guess.
Yeah. So Helena sent me a link. I think she's got some. Let's see
I get
here.
lost too. I walk off alone a lot, but mostly it's because I hear something or see something that other people can't hear and see, and I'm like, ooh, pretty spirit. Oh crap, I'm alone.
Ooh, shiny.
Oh, there's a fairy. Shit, I'm alone. I got an awesome picture that way, though.
Did you? What'd you get?
Did I send you the picture from Penhurst?
I don't remember, actually.
Oh, I'm so sending that to you.
Okay. Let me see.
If I can get my phone to
All right.
work, because my phone has been acting up, which is why I'm on my laptop.
All right. Let me see if I can find that clip that Helena sent me. Vic and Bob's Afternoon Delights. Let's see
Oh, that
here.
sounds like it's going to be good.
Here it is. Obviously unhaunted.
Okay, right, we're now entering what's reputed to be the most haunted part of the hotel, the toilets.
This is it here.
Isn't it cold?
It's really, the first thing that strikes you in it is it's really, really cold. It's like a cold tube of air,
And you can move out of it.
warm cold.
Yeah. And the main thing I can say about this cold is it's really cold, yeah?
It's a really,
Really cold,
crisp cold. There's been a lot of sightings in this toilet, a lot of sound activity. Oh! Can you hear it? Yeah. What's it, a clock?
I'm not sure. There's something in here, you know. There's something here which is
Something we can really feel that there's something bad in here.
Oh, can you smell it as well?
Yeah, and there's been orbs sighted in the toilet.
So let's try and establish contact, yeah?
Okay.
Off we go.
Is there anyone here? Would anyone, any spirit person, like to talk to us? 1 plot for yes, 2 plots for no. Oh! Did you hear that?
Yeah. And it didn't get cold
Just before we heard the plop, it just suddenly became very, very cold. For fucking distance!
We need to ask a question.
Okay, let's ask it.
Did you die here in the toilets? Yes.
Yes.
Did you come here for a number 1 or a number 2?
Was it a violent death? Yes.
Yes.
Whew. Let's try and get a name. Are you called John?
Yes.
John.
Are you happy for us to be here? Would you like us to leave?
Would you like us to flush?
Are you okay for? Do you want us to leave, John? John?
Oh my God.
I'm thinking of my toys.
Hmm?
I'm thinking of my toys.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah. That was crazy.
Oh my God. The ghost, of course, is named John.
Yeah.
Of course he is.
Oh my god.
I found this.
A great
Oh my God.
party. 1 plot for yes.
2 plots for no.
I found this spoof of Ghost Adventures.
All right.
Oh god.
It's pretty funny.
Oh my god. This is what I think. I'll be so happy.
What we're doing, we're going to do the first ever lockdown in car. All right, from dusk to dawn. We're staying here overnight. Let me show you another example. We're going to put a static night vision camera right here. This is why we are here. Because of this abyss. Come get me. You like pushing people around? You like giving them crappy food? Come serve me crappy food tonight. I'd be ready.
You sound just like him too. It's just that's the crazy part.
He's got the diction just right.
Yeah. Yes.
This is the place where many reports and sightings happen. One-way ticket to hell. And I'd be sure to be in it. See this right here? Locked. Right here? There's no letting us out. We cannot escape the vehicle. Come around. Lockdown starts now. It is 9:20 p.m. and as we begin our lockdown, we felt a strange dark mass pass right through us. Right now, we're getting ready for our lockdown. This is an EVP, an electronic voice phenomenal. And right now, we're going, see if we catch anything. All right. It's getting cold. Only 1 minute in, and we caught this disembodied voice on my EVP. As we drive around again, we catch another disturbing EVP.
Hello, is anyone here? Did you hear that? I think I got on my EVP. Are you the man who died here? Sorry. I'm getting goosebumps. I'm getting goosebumps right now. Is your name Tom? Are you the man who used to live here? No, my name is not Tom. What's your name? Go to the window, please. Go to the window. All right. I think he wants us to pull up by the X. Remember we get the sightings? All right. I'm getting cold. I'm really scared. Ghost! Run! Run! Oh my God! Did you get that? Did you get that? Go! 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 Oh God!
It's funny how people react that way when.
Oh, that is so accurate. Oh my God, that's so accurate. That is not even funny. I mean, that's so funny, but it's not even funny how accurate that is.
I want to do a lockdown in car. I don't know. Used to do a paranormal lockdown for FBRI Bell Grove in car.
In car.
In car.
In car.
Lockdown in car.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, my face hurts from that one because his voice was dead on.
I mean,
he must have studied like
he
hard.
had the diction and the
And the pace and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Ryan, I sent you that photo.
Okay. Oh, actually, I just came through. This is at Penhurst.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Behind the column there.
Yeah, I told you I sent you that before.
Maybe you probably did.
Yeah, the walk and stance were perfect too.
Yeah.
Well, the walk is easy to imitate. You just have to walk like a bulldog.
True.
Yeah.
True.
You just have to walk like your jeans are too tight.
And you're not trying to let stuff rub together.
You're chafing.
Yes. Sure. RJ's over here playing with his Kissy Missy doll.
Aw.
Having a good time. And his stance was perfect. Yeah, it was. Let me see if I can figure out how to get that picture on the so I can share it. Share it with the world. We'll finish watching the rest of the video while I'm looking to figure this out.
All right.
Did you get that? Oh God.
My name is Zach Bagans. I never believed in ghosts until I came face to face with one. So I set out on a quest to capture what I once saw onto video. Is there anybody here? Oh God. With no big camera crews following us around, I am.
And we want to order some food. Can you serve me some food?
What do you want?
What do I want? I want a paranormal burger.
A paranormal burger.
I'm waiting for the demon. When does he say demon? It's got to be coming.
Yeah.
Do you have one of those?
You're not going to order pizza for lunch?
No. I want a paranormal burger. Stop toying with me. I want to order some food.
We are shutting the doors. We're getting ready for tonight's lockdown. All right. I got a really bad feeling about this. I'm gonna be scared. This is scary. You don't even know what scary is. I've seen things that would scare the living crap out of you. Like one time I seen this one thing. It was like, ah! It scared me half to death. I'm not sure I could handle this scary situation anymore.
That was funny.
Oh,
Oh,
good one, Ryan.
Go ahead.
If he
Remove
just like
this
spiked
one.
his hair up a little bit and wore those glasses, he'd be
Dead
such
on. Dead
like-
on.
Zach Bacon's twin brother.
And like you can buy like the compression shirts now. So if he just wore those compression, like
What are those? What was it? Ed Hardy or something? Those like.
oh yeah, that's what he used to wear in the
bottom
beginning.
sort of,
But now
yeah.
you can just buy like compression t-shirts and they make your arms look bigger.
I need one of those.
I had no idea.
Make my stomach look bigger.
Zach Bagels.
Bagels.
Zach Bagels.
Zach Bagels.
How did I not think of that? That now that's going to be forever in my brain.
I mean, it's just the way he acts is just funny. I don't really have anything against him because I don't know the guy, but
It's comedic
the way
material.
his personality is so easy to mimic.
Yeah, his persona is easily, and it's just, let's be real, it's a little annoying.
A little bit.
It's good material. But that's part of the good material is going to make you either really likable, good target, or really unlikable. So
He does make it. People do watch his shows and just been on for
and he's the
Don't know
only
how long.
surviving.
pretty much probably because he's kicked everyone off.
Well, yeah,
Everyone
but
else
we're not
off,
supposed
but-
to talk about that. We might get canceled.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
yeah. I
nope.
don't want coming after me.
Nope.
Oh, tell you what, lockdown. My name is Zach Bagels. I never believed.
Baked bread.
Baked
and
bread.
toast.
I can't paint his face with some.
Oh,
I never
I'm still
believed in
a
cream
believer in
cheese.
baked bread.
You want to put cream cheese on me? You want to put butter on me?
Dare you to put cream cheese on me?
Oh my god!
I am not afraid.
I am not afraid of you and your demon cream cheese.
I will butter my way out of this.
That's right.
Butter my bagels and get
That's
out of
right.
here. Okay.
He's the everything bagel of. I can't figure out how to get that picture.
Bagel.
I know
on
there's a
here,
way to do it because you've done it before, but
Yeah, I remember when we were in what's his face, Jim kept sending me all
yeah,
those
that's what I was
pictures.
saying. I know you can do
Yeah.
it. I have faith in you.
Oh, what? I don't even remember what I did. Let's see, add. No, it's a new layout. No, do that.
No.
No. So what do you actually do in a paranormal lockdown at Bell Grove Plantation there, Rhonda?
Well, and it's funny, they called it a lockdown because they started the lockdowns during COVID. So everything was locked down. So it was kind of the key word. So basically what it is, we sell 2 tickets. One ticket is from 7 p.m. to midnight. And the other is for the lockdown, which is 7 p.m. till 5 a.m. So, I mean, you're free to leave if at 2 o'clock you're tired. We don't stop. Like, nope, you're locked down.
That's right. The door is locked. You can't get out.
You can't get out, but it is, that's just the kind of the term it took during COVID because everything was in lockdown. So we were doing smaller groups and that kind of thing. So, but the lockdown is basically just that we go all night. Not many places will let you go from 7 to 5 in the morning.
So you pull Lionel Richie
All night long.
all night long, baby.
Well, that
Yeah.
sounds to be stuck in my head.
That
Thank
one-
you. You're welcome.
I know it. everybody's kind of like, because John, our lead member, he's always the one who can make it to 5 a.m. And it's like a gamble of which one of us is going to make it with him till 5 a.m.
See, here's the thing. I have a window, and I hate this. Like, I love this and hate this about myself, but I have a specific window to where if I do not go to bed within this window, I will not sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that happens to me as well. But like, and I just kind of know,
So, so if I were to partake in a lockdown like that, if I just miss my window, I'm just not going to sleep for the night.
Yeah.
Or even the next day, because a lot of times what'll happen is if I miss my window one night, I'll wind up getting 2 hours sleep that day, and then I'll be up for like 48 hours.
Yeah.
So I just, just plan accordingly. Just coffee, Red Bull.
Yep.
Yeah, I used to like I do Red Bull, and I would eat pixie sticks to stay awake on investigations.
We
So
do a
now-
lot of sugar. There is sugar involved. I'm not going to lie.
This wasn't for investigations, and it's not something that is medically recommended. But in my 20s, in my party days, I used to, after a night of partying, go into retail and unload trucks and take a 5-hour energy and chase it with a Monster. And
Jim,
5-hour energy prevented the crash from the Monster. And I would be up my whole shift.
That's hardcore. That's hardcore.
And I'd be up my whole shift, putting shipment away and buzzing around the store. And then I would finally crash 8 hours later, and enough to get my power nap in before I got up and got ready to go out partying again.
God.
And I would only sleep about 4
hardcore.
hours before I got up, ate, lounged around, and got ready to go out again.
I wish I could have that. I wish I had that stamina.
I know. And I worked 2 jobs at the time.
But I'm like that. If there comes a point in time, and especially if it's been an active investigation,
Then I
doesn't
get
matter what time I decide I'm going home, because there's been times on a lockdown I've looked at John at like 2 in the morning, because I've got an hour drive home. So at like 2 in the morning, I'm like, I'm done. I'm going because I got an hour drive. There's been times I've made it till 4 or 5 in the morning, like I'm driving. But either way, I just don't. It takes me a while to unwind from an investigation. It's like I guess because all my senses are going, it takes a while for me to like shut everything off and kind of get into a place where I could sleep. It's like everything is amplified. So I just don't ever sleep well after an investigation.
So,
It's tough.
Rhonda, is it like, and Ryan, is it like for you sometimes where you feel like you kind of stuck your finger in an electrical socket, like you're all like, because like,
Yeah.
and then I know like myself, like from like my spiritual practice and the fact that like I know how, like I learned how to do Reiki and stuff. I literally draw in my energy from the atmosphere for myself, for like my practice and stuff. So I will subconsciously draw at the energy from the atmosphere. So if the atmosphere is charged, I'm charging myself. Therefore, I can't sleep. I am buzzy, and I don't need coffee.
Yeah, I'm usually
and then I
buzzing.
miss my sleep window, and then I'm up for 48 hours.
Yeah.
Those paranormal hangovers are real. Like I get home from an investigation from the cabin. Again, like you said, I'm so wired. I might could be super tired during the
But you're
investigation.
wired. Yeah. You're physically, your body's tired, but everything else about you is not.
Your brain is like,
It takes me a while for everything to shut down because you're so aware of everything happening while you're investigating, because you got to make sure you're just everything is, all the noises and
All
everything.
your senses are on too.
Yeah.
So.
It's like if I'm driving a long distance, I get home, I can't fall right to sleep because again, I'm so aware. It takes me a long time to calm down. Helena asked, have you ever been assaulted by a spirit on an investigation? Yes.
I have yet to be, but I've yet to be insulted. But after I left the location, I was called a witch or a Wiccan by a spirit after I left the location, which isn't really an insult, but I just think it's pretty funny. It just shows they were aware of me, and it was at a church.
Yeah.
That's even funnier.
Well, and Belgrove is known for a spirit where he's just not nice. It's
Yeah.
F you,
Yeah.
F me, F everybody, get the F out, F you, you're an asshole. Like, so it's just kind of known we just laugh at him because that's who he is.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Because it's yet to happen to me, I feel like if it was the first time it ever happened at a location, I don't know how I'd feel. Because that you wouldn't, if you didn't know to expect it, you'd be like, oh, like,
Yeah.
what kind of spirit is this? Because you're feeling it out. It's new. Like, what's the intent? Is it just like a curmudgeon-y old man? Or is it like, is there like real, like,
Intent
bad
behind it? Yeah.
Or is it just grumpy? But if it's like a place where you actually like know, like, oh yeah, there's a grumpy old lady here, there's a grumpy old man here, then I would just laugh it off. Like,
Yeah. It's like typical.
Well,
Okay.
glad
Okay,
you joined
Grandma.
us.
This is my initiation. I'm one of the guys.
That's what it's like. That's what it's like at the cabin. If you don't get called a fucker or asshole,
Right,
or
right.
whatever, you know, once you get called one of those, it's like you've been accepted into.
So is there anybody that hasn't been called one that's like been there multiple times and hasn't been cussed at?
Where at
sure
cabin?
That's
I've
probably-
never been cussed out at the cabin. But I think men get cussed at more than women do. At Belgrove, we've all been told to get the fuck out, shut the fuck up, all of it. And we know who it is doing it, so it's okay.
Oh, okay.
What time is it in England right now? Because you
It
were
should
talking.
be like 4 a.m. Is that right? 3 a.m. almost.
See, this is
Helen, did you miss
5
your sleep
hours.
window?
dedication. Staying up to hang out with us.
Yeah. It's 3 a.m.
That's awesome.
3 a.m.
Maybe
It's
she
3
didn't miss
a.m. I
the
must
window.
be lonely. Or really bored because she's watching us.
No, so 3 a.m., like if I don't, like actually 3 a.m. is like the latest I can fall asleep and still have a chance at getting sleep that night.
That's a window.
Uh-huh.
You ever notice how like people like they want to do something scary, they'll add the word 3 a.m.
Yeah.
to something on YouTube,
Yeah.
no matter what it
Yeah.
is.
Because it's
You
witching
can't
hour.
for 3 a.m.
Oh, that goes back to
I
Christianity.
don't know though. That's the witching hour. I tell you, the most activity we've ever gotten at Belgrove, and like things that I've heard so audibly have been at like 5 a.m, where the sun is just coming up.
I can give you an explanation as a former Catholic. So the reason 3 a.m. is so scary is because it's the opposite time of when Christ was supposedly crucified. So 3 p.m. is when Christ supposedly was crucified. So that's like a holy hour. So 3 a.m. being the opposite of that, and the satanic and the demonic is supposedly the opposite of holy. So that 3 a.m. is supposed to be the opposite of that. And so that's supposed to be the, oh my gosh, forgive me, hit my head too many times, forget the proper verbiage. But because of that, that's supposed to be like the unholy hour. So 3:33 p.m. is supposedly when Christ was crucified or Christ died. So that's supposed to be like the proper time, like the holy time. So 3:33 a.m. is supposed to be the demonic time because it's always going to be an opposite of everything.
I'm with
the
the way
witching
that everything's
hours
been like
are-
4 to 7. It's in that like where the sun's just coming up is what we get.
The technical psychic hours or witching hours are supposed to be from midnight to 6 a.m., peaking around 3 a.m. when, depending on who you speak to, researchers in the paranormal and in demonology and stuff like that. So, like if you talk to like certain practitioners and stuff like that, they might start to practice around midnight because that might be more sacred to them, where other people might do their practice, like might more worship the sun and do their practice more around sunrise.
Mm-hmm.
So, but the psychic hours are between 12 and 6 a.m. So that would make sense with being a psychic hours and the sun, like moon setting and the sun rising, and that combination of energy that you might be for that particular location, that would make sense.
Yeah, I mean that's
another location might get it at midnight or when the sun's setting. Like it all depends. What's this? Oh, that's the dude again.
Let's see here.
What else we got?
This is actually kind of funny. This is a TikTok I watch. This guy that is what I watch of this guy. The 4 stages of every wedding reception. Nothing paranormal, but
Okay.
it's funny.
You can't see it. It's electric. You gotta feel it. It's electric. Ooh, it's shocking.
One hop this time. One hop this time. Right foot, 2 stumps. Left foot, 2 stumps. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Down, down, do your dance. Do the Cupid chain. Down, down, do your dance. Do your dance. Down, down, do your dance. You got a brand new dance. Down, do your dance. Do your dance.
Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, yeah. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, yeah. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, yeah. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, yeah.
You know when you break out
That's
the
about
wall.
accurate.
Yeah, that is true. And
That's about accurate.
and that's about how many beers it takes to get to that to do that
That's
dance.
right.
Yup.
Here's one. If DJs existed in the 1920s.
All right, my flappers and fellas, let's get this soiree really shaking. Here we go. Where are my ladies that don't have tuberculosis at? And if you've got tuberculosis, make noise. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. This is a certified stock market crash classic. Model T music.
Mama Model T music.
He's great.
Yeah. Oh man. Let's see. I think Kalino's supposed to send me something. There it is. All right, let me get this. This is the I don't see how I can do videos, but I can't.
I know.
I can't show pictures for some reason. It shows.
I take personal offense.
Well, yeah, get pissed off at StreamYard because every time I go to share it, and it goes to says like files, nothing shows up in the where my downloads are supposed to be.
I wonder if I sent it to you a different way.
You need to make a video
Right,
of the
your
picture
Facebook.
and send it to me. I can
Yeah, I
do
don't
it
know
that
how to
way
do that.
apparently.
No, I just was wondering if I sent it via email or something, if that would work, but
No, I don't think so. I will share it on the Facebook page so people can see it.
it's like, I don't know. The first time I saw it, I was like, oh my God, that's so clear. But now I look at it and I'm like, is it clear enough? Is it good enough evidence? Are people going to see it? Because I've had people go, what am I looking at? And I'm like, do you not see it? It's right there, right there.
That's so frustrating too. And especially when you hear an EVP that is so clear to you, and then someone's
what am I
"I don't hear the
listening
same thing."
to?
What are you?
Right.
It's it clearly says Bob is here, and they're like, I'm hearing, what is that? And they're like, no.
And you have to stop yourself from being, oh my God, are you stupid? Why are you not hearing this?
And then my thing is, and I'm very much like this when it comes to showing somebody evidence, or even when I'm doing a reading for someone, I'll hand you something and go, what do you see here? I'll hand someone an EVP and go, what do you hear here? I don't lead with anything. And if I'm doing a reading, I don't want you to tell me shit. I don't want to know what your question is, nothing. I don't want to be led in any way, and I don't want to lead you in any way. I'm very much a blind reader. And if I'm giving you evidence, unless you told me the whole story as to why I'm investigating, I'm giving you blind evidence. I want you to tell me what you say. I don't want to lead you and be like, oh my God, this EVP says Bob is here. Listen. So I'll hand stuff, if I'm sent something, I'll listen and I'll respond back with hey, this is what I got. And then I'll be like, oh my God, I heard this and it's so cool. I'm having my husband listen to it. And he'll be like, what am I listening to? And I'm like, how do you not hear it? Here, listen on different headphones. Turn the volume up.
And it's like you have to. I guess you have to remember that everybody hears things differently. And there are times I'm the person who can't see things. Like someone sends me something, and I'll be like, okay, that it's right there by the tree, and I don't see anything by the tree, and I feel bad, like something's wrong with like me, like, oh my god, why am I not seeing this? So I'm like holding it upside down, I'm looking at it, I'm like, I don't know, pouring lemon juice on it like Nicolas Cage in National Treasure with a hair dryer, maybe doing this.
So if I ever send you a picture, Ryan, and you're like, I'm like, he doesn't see it.
Let me pick out the lemons and the hair dryer, and I'll get back to you.
If you send me a picture, I'm going to see the actual picture itself, and then I'm going to see the stuff that can't be seen. So if I send a picture back and tell you I see something, the question is it something that's actually there or something only you can see?
Or it's like
I might send you something to tell you I see it and just be messing with you because I know you can't see it now.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, there it is. Like the people who like you give someone
all right, you just opened yourself
like a placebo type thing.
Now that I know that, Ryan, I'm just gonna send you stuff and be like, can't you see it? And like circle it and nothing will be there because it's only something I can see.
Exactly. Give someone a bag of oregano and tell them it's weed. Oh, I feel high right now. This is crazy.
Can't you smell it? It smells so good.
I had no weed smell like an Italian restaurant.
Man.
This is good shit.
Oh yeah, that's what they put in all their seasoning.
Yeah.
That's why you want to eat all the Italian food.
That's right. That's why I always want pizza when you smoke weed, because
it's in the seasoning.
That's right. This is a video from Helena.
Oh.
That is pretty cool.
That's pretty clear. You didn't even need the subtitles. That was very clear.
No, yeah, I could definitely understand it for sure. That was awesome. Thank you, Helena.
Thank you.
Which is so rare with EVPs because a lot of times it's just your brain matrixing, so everybody hears something different.
Yeah. That's I've gotten into some discussions with Howie over some of the EVPs. We both hear somebody, but we hear opposite, not really opposite, but just different things. My computer is unplugged, so I moved it from the couch to here. So it's actually about to die.
Okay.
So I am going to wrap it up. This was a lot of fun. It's fun doing these random shows every once in a while.
Yep, I agree.
Hanging out. We are going to be back on Sunday night talking hip hop music.
Hip hop.
Yes, that's going to be fun. Dana, still want you to have your show. Once you feel up to it, we will talk about it.
Yep. Well, at least I kind of explained it now. I kind of took that little break to take a step back and just make sure I had all my ducks in a row. I am stepping back to all of my paranormal stuff pretty soon. So as soon as I step back to that, I will step into the shoes of a host. But until then, I will make random appearances.
We'll definitely be seeing you in October.
Yes. We'll be seeing you in October with my birthday roundtable.
When is your birthday?
Appearance.
What day is your birthday?
October 23rd. So I have the pleasure of having two different signs depending on who does my chart.
That explains everything.
No one can figure me out because I'm a Libra and a Scorpio, depending on who does my chart.
And depending on, I think those tendencies probably come out you depending on who you're dealing with.
Oh, yeah.
I love you too, Helena.
Well, I was supposed to go to kid you not, I was supposed to go to a campground that had a water park in it. And now I don't even know if I want to go to the water park.
We don't want to ruin it for you. It's fun. Give us a report about it.
Just
Like,
go
wanna-
in
you wanna-
assuming the
I'm
pool
legit
water
gonna
is clear.
I'm legit gonna bring a testing kit now. I don't know if it tests for urine. Like, if it's a pool testing kit, it's just going to tell me what the pH levels are. I can't have that.
Do you think do they really have that stuff in the pool where if you pee in it,
It's a strange looking brown fish.
it turns a different color, or were they just saying it
I
to
wonder
scare
if I
the
can find a
kids?
urine test strip somewhere.
I have a feeling if
Yeah.
they do, it's like for smaller scale pools. I don't know
Yeah,
that it would
probably.
work in a body of water that large.
But
I
if
don't
you,
know. I just think if you go to a pool, you have to assume there's pee in it.
if you tell a kid
I
that
feel
if
like
you pee in the pool,
chemicals. All right. This is what I need to tell myself for the weekend. So no one can object to me. You just have to let me live in my fantasy world.
strange brown
And
fish.
yes, it's either a strange looking brown fish or a baby Ruth. Okay. Let me live in my fantasy
Baby
world.
Ruth,
Baby Ruth. The chemicals are there for a reason. So if they neutralize the urine, then that's their job, and that's how I'm sticking to it. The chemicals are there to neutralize the urine. Okay.
That's yeah.
Yep.
That sounds
That's what
good.
we're sticking to.
Yep.
Yes, that's the
So,
story.
like,
We're sticking to it.
That's it.
I'm slipping in a chlorine to it. I'm sticking to the chemicals neutralize the urine until I get
Yes,
home.
that's what happens. Exactly what happens. It's just
Yes.
it's some of the chlorine's so strong, like your eyes like turn
Your
bloodshot.
eyes burn,
Open your eyes.
and your
Yeah.
hair starts to break, and your skin starts to peel.
It's oh my god. Yeah. You can like if you walk into
Okay.
the chlorine
How long
burns
was
your
my
eyes just
friend
by
until
walking.
that comment?
But you know, she's
We're like my
right because
friend until
if
that
you
comment.
think about it, sweat gets in your eyes, they turn red.
She was my
Yeah.
friend until that comment.
I think she might be onto something.
If you go into
Totally
a
my
hot tub,
friend, and I was vibing with her until that comment.
It's all neutralized.
It's all neutralized.
All neutralized.
It's all
if you're
neutralized.
talking about that, go use a hot tub at one of those
No, hot
public-
tubs are gross.
Those things are
Hot tubs have
super
bacteria that
chlorinated.
will eat your skin. They are gross.
But I mean, all right. So let's just look at like I saw this thing because it's happening. It's not somebody I know, but they got in the Chesapeake Bay, open cut. They are ill as can be at this point. At least chlorine probably would clean up anything that would make you so ill you're in a hospital with flesh-eating
Well,
disease
yeah,
and stuff
'cause-
like that. So you might be safer in the pee pools than in Chesapeake Bay. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and all right, here's the other thing. Urine is sterile. Look it
True.
up. Urine is
Okay.
sterile.
I don't even know what that means. I'm sorry. I'm just like put your pee in your
What are you
eye like
supposed
an
to
eye.
do? Put like a dropper in a pee cup and
Why is it my pee? I mean, these
You
two
would put somebody else's pee in your eye?
is he supposed to put it
Mine
in a
goes
cup
with
and
the
like
pee-
pour it
pee
in
in
his
your
eye?
eye and
Because
then-
I don't think anatomy wise that's possible.
I guess you'd have to like pee in a cup and then
Use it.
you know.
Where have we gone?
Look, my
Where
brain-
have we gone?
My brain is
We've
went in a
gone.
whole other place, and
We're thinking about how to put pee in your eye. That's a good way to just like okay. Just eye wash your eye on it with pee. If it goes red,
okay,
you would
because
know.
my brain was going somewhere else that involved the hose and
like a catheter type thing.
it was going to a total like not PG place that involved the
Isn't it?
hose and
Wow, that's kinky. What kind of
no,
I don't know
not
what
kinky.
kind of fun you guys are getting up to at your house, but
Woo!
That would be the same.
whoa, concern it.
I have
Gosh,
issues.
off Potomac. That is
Oh, Potomac.
crazy.
Problems.
We've gone to hell in a handbasket here.
I am not normal. I am a very fun time with alcohol, but I am not normal.
God, we should have a show when we start doing shots at the beginning of the show.
Oh
and see
God,
where the
no! I'll get
conversation leads.
canceled. I try so hard to be PG. I'm like,
Oh, I am so far from PG.
Yeah, me too.
Look,
I mean,
I don't
Helena's
even
definitely
try anymore.
far from PG. She wants me to pee in my eye.
So when is Helena coming on the show? That's what I want to know.
every time
You need to have her
when I
on
come
one
on
of
the show, I
shows.
cuss and I try really hard not to, and the F and fuck always comes out. So could you imagine if I was drinking and I'm trying so hard to behave and something twisted always comes out?
I mean, it's educational. Just because
He walks in, Ryan, what are you doing? It's for science.
It's
I'm doing it for science.
And just like
I'm
there's
doing it.
no more show.
Well, I wouldn't be doing it on the show. That would be my OnlyFans account.
Be like, I need to take a trip to the bathroom for science.
That's right. I come back with one red eye, you know what happened.
He'll come back and tell us about his experience.
Oh
God.
no.
Yeah. Well, I think I will be okay with not knowing if pee makes my eye red.
I don't
If you
think you
two want to go ahead and put pee in your eye, you can go ahead. I'm not gonna.
You don't condone or recommend that.
Yes, we are not scientists.
You're
For those
not
of you
scientists.
watching this-
Please do not try this at home.
There are so many
It's
other
for
things I will do
entertainment
for
purposes
science, but
only.
that is not one of them.
This
The
is for
freak told me to
entertainment
put pee in my eye,
purposes
so yeah, I had to do it. Don't do it.
Ryan
We're telling you not to.
said on his show that no.
I didn't say to. Selena
I'm just
said
going to
to.
steer it way back to the chlorine neutralizes it and urine is sterile.
Yeah, that's what we'll
And
keep
we're going to
telling
leave
you.
it at that. And if we want to steer towards another topic of conversation, we can, or we don't have to, but that is the end of it.
You know what? I think that's a
all,
good way. A good way to end the show. A very traumatic experience for him. You could be a scientist if you do it. I could probably be a scientist if I do a lot of things, but
that doesn't mean I should
He
do
is
it.
a scientist. He's a paranormal scientist.
yes, and that does not involve peeing in my eye. That's a weird kind of investigating.
How we got here.
We get to, excuse me, hang on, guys. I got to pee in my eye real quick before I talk to the
Oh,
ghost.
please. Science project.
That's right.
What's that? He's a urinary pioneer.
Let me write
Yeah,
my hypothesis.
Urinary paranormal investigating. God. All right, let's go ahead and end the show. I'm going on.
Let's end on a high note.
Coming on the next show. We'd have to do the show. We'd have to do an NC-17 rating when Helena comes on.
I don't even know how we landed here.
Oh, that's a UPI. You could be like,
Okay, I need to
United-
shut my
no.
brain off.
United P Investigations. You know,
Urinary paranormal investigations.
urinary paranormal, urinary, yeah, urinary, yeah. There we go.
Or you could
We'll
call
start-
a haunting a urinary paranormal infection.
We'll start investigating toilets and shit.
It's like a UTI, but less classy. Okay, we already had a discussion today that I'm classy, so I'm just bailing out of that.
You were classy, yes.
I think we just
Yeah, you had
negated
yeah.
all of that.
We just proved that I'm not classy, but I need to hold on to the fantasy.
I'm holding on.
I think
to that fantasy.
I think maybe the fact that it's like 3 o'clock in the morning has finally gotten to Helena.
Yeah.
What's happening? Yeah. We have the best ideas at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Or the worst.
Or the worst.
Yeah. UTI, but less classy. Oh my gosh. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, don't be sorry. Shit.
I mean,
No,
I
this
got
is
a
awesome.
giggle.
This is, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna pee in my eye, but it would definitely be a interesting test. We love you too, Helena. We definitely got to have you on the show for sure. And thank you so much for staying up and hanging out with us tonight.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
You entertained me.
Yeah, that was awesome. That
Cool.
was awesome. Guys, stop being selfish. Yes, do it for science. God, what's wrong with you?
I
Okay.
said you don't have to do it for science. You're not selfish.
Hashtag IP. It's going to be trending on Twitter now.
Hashtag
IP.
IP.
That's right.
I
Oh,
for science.
science, motherfucker. I'm not friends with you.
Do it.
Right, it's Helena King,
Helena King. Okay.
Rhonda Harris, and Dana Vollmer.
Do it. Do it.
They are freaking awesome. Helena actually had a show on the Vibe Network with her husband Alex. We first started out, and then we've been friends for probably 10 years now. So
Very cool.
actually we did Living Paranormal magazine together.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We actually wrote. It was like an online magazine, and it started 2018 or something, and it kind of went away for a while. But yeah, I wrote articles for it. Everything was a lot of fun.
Very cool.
A lot of fun. We gotta. Yeah, I'll be getting IP in my comments like years from now. God damn it, Helena.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, goodness.
Not that I condone IP for science, but I will have to bring that up from time to time now.
Yeah, you need to.
It has to be.
Yeah. Oh, and if you do put that photo on the page, that was 2017 Penhurst Mayflower basement. 11/11/2017 Penhurst Mayflower basement.
Penn said 2017, 11/11, Penhurst basement, right?
Penhurst Mayflower basement.
Okay. All right. 11/11, Penhurst. You ever? They're going to bring back the Living Paranormal magazine. If you guys are interested in writing articles for a paranormal magazine, hopefully when they bring
I love
it.
to write. Writing is my passion.
Well, there you go. Look, we already have a contributor right here, Helena. So we need to bring it back.
I love to write. Writing is my passion, and if I could get over my inner critic, I would have a book of poetry published already. But I keep telling myself my work is not good enough. But I am compiling stuff and just saying the hell with it and going to copyright it and just put it out.
Sometimes you just got to say fuck it and pee in your eye. Sometimes you just got to do it.
That's going to be our new term for the hell with it.
That's right.
Just peeing your eye.
Fucking pee in your eye.
Pee in your eye.
Pee in your eye. Sometimes you just got to say fuck it and pee in your eye.
New term for
pee in your eye.
Sometimes you just got to pee in your eye.
Yeah. So yeah, we're starting a new trend. Hashtag pee in your eye. All right, guys.
All right.
Let's end this on a high note. We'll see you sometime, Dana and Rhonda. I will see you on Sunday. Have a good night, guys.
Bye.